as well, so we can record for friends who are not with us currently. We're going to start standing, and I do have a chair. I have a chair for a little later for more of a relaxation and meditation as well. So you might just have that in the back of your mind, have something off to the side. And then we'll begin by sort of moving around. It's always nice to just move your body around a little bit, no matter what time of day it is. And taking a few deep breaths, stepping, noticing the bottoms of your feet, and then letting your feet sink into the earth. And I'm going to bring a hand to your belly and another hand over your heart. Let your eyes sort of soften, and just as you would offer comfort and consolation to a dear friend or to anyone you love, someone you care for, offering that comfort and consolation to yourself, to all parts of yourself, even the parts that are a little trickier or a little more indignant, as some of them can be, and just offering them love, just like you would offer love to a child who might be acting up because they want that attention and that love and that sense of being nurtured. So sending love and kindness to all parts of yourself. Taking a few breaths, noticing your breath, noticing your heartbeat. Noticing your experience. Smiling into your being, sort of smiling into the palms of your hands, and it radiates into the rest of your body, into your experience, your tissues, all of the parts of you, your wholeness. And from this place of comfort, of compassion for your human experience, we'll begin to find some movement. Taking another deep breath and sighing it out. Hands out and move your fingers, move your wrists. You can shift your weight from side to side. Also, giving yourself that gentle opening in your joints. Take your hands and rub them together, rubbing your hands. You can kind of wring your hands a little as well. You might massage your hands, giving them that attention and affection. Whatever feels good. Coming to your wrists, massaging your wrists a little bit as well. A nice activity. It's good for us. Taking a deep breath and letting it go. I'm gonna pat an arm, patting up and down an arm, nice and gentle, coming up to your shoulder and back down. Giving yourself a nice gentle pat. That a couple times. Again, approaching our bodies and our earthly experience with that sense of compassion and kindness. We'll go to the other side. And 5-element theory, the wood element is associated with our kindness and generosity, also with anger Anger is not a bad thing. We have to be able to express our anger, our frustration. Our ability to think and to plan is the wood element as well. The little wheels in our head get to turning. And then take your hands, rub them together, and take your fingertips and tap your head. We're just going to tap dance all over your head. So, um, just maybe over your ears, the back of your head, the meridians for the wood element, specifically the gallbladder, and go kind of wind around the head, kind of over the ears. Our ability to be decisive. Our wood elements are rational thinking, our ability to rationalize anything that we do. And so we're finding a little more flexibility and releasing some of the kind of stagnancy or some of the things that we just don't need, kind of releasing those repetitive thoughts that aren't necessarily helpful, releasing plans that haven't worked out, letting them go. We'll take our tappy fingers and we're going to tap under the collarbones. This is a great activity for the lungs and also for the kidneys. And last week we kind of worked with the water element, the kidneys and the urinary bladder, our genetics, our DNA. And prior to that, we talked about the lung metal element, letting go, the autumnal season. And prior to that, we talked about the earth element, the present moment, and being rooted in our present moment experience, feeling safe and secure and nourished. Oh, let's lift an arm, just lift an elbow, and take some patting hand to the ribs, patting up and down, getting into the lymph nodes that are under the armpit, the breast tissue, into the abdomen and the inguinal area. All these big lymph nodes encouraging the flow of lymph. And go to the other side and just pat and encourage that letting go and that processing of waste, of stuff we don't need, kind of releasing it into the earth, releasing it into the earth. She'll take all of the stuff we don't need and just process it and let it go. And then let that arm come down. Shake out your hands, shake out your feet. We're gonna make circles with the shoulders to your ears and back. Nice soft circles, maybe bending into your knees a little if it feels okay. And something I love about Qigong practice, it encourages gentle movements that can feel nice and accessible. Less can be more, slow can be better, and we need that in our Western culture is very wood element oriented. We're very go and go and do and think and plan and make things happen and upward and upward growth. It's that phase of of youth and vigor and energy in not just our own life and our own life experience, but in the springtime and throughout any project that we undertake. And then bring the arms back down and march in place and swing the arms, just kind of gentle swinging and marching in place. And you don't have to lift your knees very high. This is kind of more of a relaxed march. Again, this is a great way to encourage the flow of lymph through the body, which helps us to feel more energized so that we can have that support. So earth And when we have a nice supportive earth, our roots of our wood are able to take hold and feel secure so that we can grow in the directions that we need to, so that we can think and plan and do all of that stuff, so that our nervous system can find balance as well. Bring your arms back down, let your feet sink into the earth. Pressing your feet into the earth will find a twist, and it's going to be very gentle. Just allow it to start from kind of the bottoms of your feet. So the nervous system is part of the wood element as well. So wood, growth and planning, it's sort of the beginning of the creation cycle. It's the time of youth, and it's also the time of spring, new birth, not just of people or animals, but of ideas, plans. The growth phase, we can think of the tree growing with its branches towards the sunlight. Nice solid roots in the earth, feeling stable and supported. It's our eyes, our vision is connected to the wood element as well. Coming back to center, root your feet into the earth and let your hands come to your dantian. So we've found quite a bit of movement, even with the lower body, encouraging the flow of lymph, the flow of blood, balancing the nervous system as well. Letting your shoulders relax, letting your jaw relax, and the crown of your head extends upwards towards the heaven. Taking a few deep breaths here. Feeling nice and solid, nice and supported. Relax into the support beneath your feet. I'm going to gather earth, reaching one arm around, drawing in, or gather chi. Earth element movement. Softening your fingers. And drawing in that support of earth. Safety and security. Feeling centered. And smile into your hands and into your body, into your experience. Have this nice support. Bring your hands to face up at your dantian, feeling rooted through your feet. We're going to part the clouds, lifting up and reaching out to the side. Now we have that solid base so that we can grow our branches towards the sun, towards the sunlight, the fire element, our passion, our enjoyment, our sense of joy, and that's really the direction we want to grow. So when we think about our thoughts, the thoughts are in a positive, more of a positive fashion, we can really nurture those thoughts. Nurture thoughts that encourage our moving in the direction of our purpose and our passion, which is a purpose is living your best life, living your best life, feeling more balanced and feeling nourished, encouraging habits and patterns that allow that sense of nourishment, purpose. being kind to yourself and loving that kindness and generosity, being generous to yourself. We're it's easy to be generous with other people. It's easy to give of ourselves, but then oftentimes we um, kind of deplete our own what we need, our own nourishment as well. But you're nice and safe and nourished, and you're kind and generous towards yourself. Lifting up and lowering down. Got your arms, check out your legs. And we're going to kind of open to the horizons, sink your feet into the earth, and now let your arms come up to shoulder height, palms face each other, and then open, coming back to center and lower down. When we're able to feel supported and nourished, we're able to think and grow in a direction that is most beneficial to our living our best life, then we're able to process a little bit more some of the stuff that is held deeper in our tissues, feeling supported, being kind to ourselves, and then just allowing that processing to happen. And that's the metal element. So our kind of our irrational thought, things that we can't easily make sense of. The way we feel, which is perfectly natural. We should feel. Opening up and lowering down. Come back to center and lower the hands down. We're going to cloud walk a little. Shift your weight to one side. Let your hands come up and your heel lifts. And then shifting to the other side. Just moving nice and gentle. Lifting your heel and foot. Placing it back down. Cloud walking. Finding balance across each place. And we're going to come back to center. And we're going to sort of do a progression. Let your hands make loose fists at your hips. I'm going to start by sort of pushing out one hand, drawing one in, and then pushing the other hand out. And sometimes this movement, this is a liver gong, so it's a movement for the liver. The liver is a wood element organ. It's the yin organ for the wood element. The liver, the gallbladder, our nervous system as well. Those are all wood element organs, and it's said that we hold kind of frustration and anger in the liver. And this movement is, you can kind of envision that as you draw in with your right hand, because your liver's on your right side, you're drawing in sort of this green healing light. And as you press out, you're processing, releasing deeply held frustration or stagnancy in the liver. Being kind, drawing in kindness and generosity to yourself, and releasing any standing frustration, stagnation, processing it, letting it go. Because again, anger is good and it's a helpful emotion. It makes us go and do what we need to do and take action. But just like it's easier to be kind to other people, it's also easier to stay angry at ourselves. So now now let your hands come back down. Actually, we're going to clear the chi. So your palms face out, and we're going to make little circles with the hands. So it's like bring down the heavens, but less of a shoulder activity. Just being gentle, clearing the chi, clearing away that movement that you just made with your hands, your arms. Now we're going to bring those fists back, and this is the punching with intense eyes. You kind of make this intense look in your eyes. You can kind of look out in the distance with like a sort of intensity, because our wood element and our kind of anger and frustration can be stored. It comes out through the eyes, and we're going to punch with one fist. And as you do, you're going to touch out with the opposite toe. Coming back in, so your eyes are intense and you're punching. Back, center, and punching. You can kind of like furrow your brow and just notice how you feel as you do this. And this is also from Tai Chi class. This is a very popular Qigong movement that's incorporated in our Tai Chi practice as well. So it's kind of fun to do, to revisit. For tense eyes, and then we'll do that maybe one more time. And we'll come back to center and relax your hands and clear the chi. So doing that clearing movement again. And we're going to relax the eyes now that we've found some intensity in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my glasses. I have them, so anyone that had glasses could remove them, and rub your hands together. And then take the palms of your hands and just let them gently rest over your eyes. And we're just standing here for a moment, just letting your eyes rest under the warmth and kindness of your hands. And sort of breathing into your eyes, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your face. Finding a smile, letting that smile sort of permeate your palms of your hands into your eyes, and it makes its way into your brain and into your nervous system, and kind of has a sense of softness, kindness, generosity into your nervous system. And take a nice deep inhale and let it go. You can bring your hands down. Keep your eyes closed if you can for just a moment. And then flutter them open. And now they're just behind the other side. Bring your hands back to your dantian. Reroot yourself into the earth. Yeah, nice inhale and letting it go. Form a ball in front of your belly and find a constant bear. So turning one direction and roll the ball. Another direction. And roll the ball. So this sense of the present moment, feeling safe and secure where you are. Nice solid earth for your roots of wood to grow deep down into. Planning and growing in the direction of kindness and generosity to yourself. Towards your purpose, your passion, your joy. Simple things. Think of purpose and we're like, oh, I have to have some big life purpose, this arduous journey. No, the journey is right within ourselves. It's right within us. It's that earthly experience and being kind to ourselves, so that we can enjoy life a little bit more and feel more balanced, regardless of the variables within ourselves and the variables around us, the changes of season, the changes all around us. And we'll come back to center. Just relax your hands. Let's cloud walk again, shifting from side to side, lifting and coming back down. And coming back down. We're gonna turn in one direction, and we're going to be bamboo, sort of gently swaying. So pressing forward and back in your bow stance, and your hands just sort of find this softness as well. Letting your hands be soft as you sway forward and back. Nice and flexible like bamboo, and breathe. Letting your shoulders soften and your neck soften. Your movements can even become less, and remembering that sometimes less is more. And that's true of going and acting and, stimulation. Sometimes we need less of that, especially when the season is changing, when the nights are growing longer, the days shorter. We need a little bit more rest and to be able to let go and relax a little more, soften, doing a little less. And coming back to center, let your hands float down. Make your way to a horse stance. So the feet comfortable distance apart, and let's clear the chi. Making those little circles, mini bring down the heavens, and just sort of clearing, releasing, letting anything you don't need fall away and be absorbed into the earth. And she'll take it from you. She's a good mom. She'll just take it. You're always supported. All she wants is for you to be kind to yourself, just like all we want for our children is for them to be kind to themselves. Arms come down, and we'll switch to the other side to find our bamboo and gently moving in the breeze. Feeling stable across your feet, taking the time to find that stability and find a softness, this gentle swaying. Less is more. Solid earth supporting your roots, your ability to grow in the direction that is one of generosity and kindness. And you smile, smiling into your experience, even the parts that don't thrill you too much. Being kind to yourself. Come back to center. Let your arms relax down. Coming back to center, and we're going to clear the chi. You're going to find water gong. So let one hand come to your low back, wherever it rests is fine. And the other arm, making a cup, reaching out with fingertips, draw across your gaze and kind of scoop. So you're moving like a water wheel, dribbling water across your toes. And this experience supported by earth as well. So the banks of your little stream or your river or your water wheel are nice and solid. And the water nourishes the roots of your growth, your wood element. Letting your breath do what it does. And then on your next scoop, let your arm come down. And release your other arm. Give yourself a little movement in your wrists and ankles, and switch sides. So letting your other arm come behind your back, palm faces out. Wherever it goes is fine. And making your cup and making your water wheel movements, drawing across your gaze and scooping just as far as you go. Noticing this stretch as well wherever you notice it in your body. And as we stretch and as we breathe, as we're also gentle with our nervous system and with ourselves, we encourage the flow of energy, encouraging the flow of our chi through our bodies, through our minds. Help us find that place of feeling centered and balanced, feeling supported, so that we can be kind to ourselves, so that we can let go of what we no longer need and just let water rinse away. Growing just in the direction of our best life, our purpose, contentment and compassion, kindness. Dipping down, let your arm come back down to rest, and shake out your arms, shake out your feet. And then bring your feet so that they're comfortable distance apart, and you're going to bring your hands together in the prayer posture. We're going to come into swimming dragon, but before we do, feeling this sense of support under your feet and so the earth supporting your feet, lifted by the crown of your head, sort of lifting towards fire, towards your purpose. Feeling balanced across each side of the body and the brain. And taking a deep breath in and then let it go. You might even envision the circuit of energy, sort of when the palms come together. One of the reasons you'll see that, like namaste, or the palms of the hands together as a greeting, is that it encourages this circuit of energy. So you can envision this beautiful light coming kind of from your heart, and it comes down your shoulder, up your arm, through your hand, into your other hand, down your arm, up your arm, into your shoulder, into your heart, and it kind of makes this beautiful circuit of light. And then that light encourages a softness, encourages kindness and generosity towards yourself. And from this place, we'll find swimming dragon. We're going to let hips go one way, the palms kind of go the other, and you're starting very, very gentle, going from center. The dragon is an animal associated with the wood element, generous and kind, very wise. And listening to your inner wisdom and letting your swimming dragon go wherever it wants to go. You can let your arms extend a little bit more. You can kind of sway. Maybe your fingers point away from you. Just play around. Listen to your inner wisdom moving and out of this gentleness in this water. Moving through water, swimming, this beautiful dragon that you are, filled with inner wisdom and kindness and compassion, moving towards your joy. Your arms reach up. Maybe you jump out of the water and dive back down, feeling the cool, clear water on your dragon scales. You come closer to the surface, maybe you see the sparkliness. Maybe your dragon is a certain color and your scales sparkle in the sunlight. The palms of the hands together, you still have that circuit of energy moving through your channels in your arms, through your heart and your lungs, encouraging, clearing, letting go. As you move in the direction of what feels good to you. Breathing all the while and moving for a little longer and smiling into your experience. Envisioning energy flowing from the crown of your head to the bottoms of your feet, all throughout your dragonness. This beautiful visualization. Very calming for the nervous system. We're gonna make our way back towards center, taking your time getting there. There's no rush. Dragon coming back towards center until finally you'll get there. It's fun to swim. And letting your hands be at heart center. Find a smile, take a deep breath, and let it go. Now that we're rooted here, we're going to bring down the heavens. Let your arms come down to your sides and lifting up and then lowering down. Rerooting yourself. That sense of safety, that sense of calm. We've done all this wonderful work, all this wonderful cultivation. Our Qigong practice is really a cultivation of energy and playing with it, noticing, finding that sense of kindness towards ourselves and your breath. Let your arms come up one last time and you lower down. Let your hands rest on your dantian. Take a nice breath in and let go. And now you're going to make your way to a comfortable place. So that could be a seat in a chair. Maybe it's lying down Wherever you find yourself, I'd like for you to get as comfortable as possible. And I'm going to sit up because I'm going to read us a meditation that has to do with the wood element that I quite enjoy. So get yourself nice and comfy. Let your eyes soften. Shift around a little bit in your seat. Take a deep inhale and let it go. Allow your eyes to soften and close. And bring your mind to your center. Close your eyes and be aware of your mid eyebrow. Relax your mid eyebrow. Relax your whole forehead and let a smile come to your face. Relax your eyes, lips, and jaw. Picture a smile right on your mid eyebrow. It can be a very familiar smile for so many people. A smile seen recently, a very authentic smile, like a young child's or a baby's smile. Very genuine, very clear, very distinct. Picture there also on your mid eyebrow a very bright green light, very bright and very green, like the sun shining on a tropical rainforest right after the vibrant green, very lush. So now you can see a bright green light on your mid eyebrow with a big smile on it. From your mid eyebrow, spread the bright green light and the smile into your eyes and draw them in and feel the green. Feel the lushness filling up your eyes with a green light that is both calming and like the luminous green of a wheat field in the spring sun, and a smile all the way back to your optic nerve. Feel the bright green light and the big smile spreading from your eyes to your optic nerves and feel your brain relaxing. Feel the soothing green light shining inside your whole brain and then down your spinal cord, all the way to the nerves in your body. All the way to the surface of your skin. Each nerve plexus and to all your organs. Feel all your nerves relaxing and turning bright green and look inward at your liver and gallbladder and smile at them. Keep smiling until they smile back at you. Smiling is contagious. Give a sincere and authentic smile to your liver, and it will smile back at you. Flash the bright green light throughout the whole volume of your liver and gallbladder. Find any dark spots there, keep flashing the bright green light on them. Be aware of the power of wood, the power of cultivation, the power of understanding, the power of thoughts and clarity of mind, the power to always understand better and more clearly. It is a very generous power, the power to grow enough so that you can give and share. It is the power of kindness and generosity. Feel it in your eyes, brain, spinal cord, and all your nerves. Feel it in your liver and gallbladder. In front of you, you are going to picture your ideal representation of wood. It could be your favorite tree, an archetype of tree, a whole forest, or it could be your favorite plant. Picture it very healthy, very lush, with thick foliage and blossoms and fruit. Be aware of the greenness and brightness of the foliage. Draw its power inside your own wood system, inside your eyes, throughout all your nerves, bathing your brain in it. Feel your whole liver filling up with that power. Feel your wood power regenerated. Feel your nervous system cleaned up, your thinking calm and clear. To breathe, the work of this meditation continues deep within you. Take a deep inhale and let it go. Rub your legs or let your hands rest somewhere on your body and just feel the warmth and gentle pressure of your hand. Bring your hands one over your heart, the other on your belly, and take a deep inhale and let it go. Offering yourself that kindness, generosity, compassion, peace, and love. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming to your practice today. It is just an honor to get to be with you.